You want to know what's happening inside a narcissist's brain? This shocking science reveals it all. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I am a narcissist negotiation expert. I'm also the author of the best-selling book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And every single day, I'm here making sure that you win against narcissists in negotiations, in communications, because I want to take you out of that drama, trauma, and chaos and stepping into the life that you want, which is being able to breathe free, get fairness, be able to get the judges to see your side, be able to get freedom, be able to breathe. Today's video is going to help you understand what is going on behind the science, behind their brains. And I found this so fascinating when I was doing the research for my book. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now. That means that you're brand new here. So welcome. And if you are coming back, welcome back, because this is so fascinating. This is so enlightening. I was really, really shocked by this, but it really helped me to understand, especially because I've dealt with narcissists in my own life, which really kicked off this whole path for me, which was like 3.5 years ago when I just really started doing this whole YouTube channel and the whole thing for me, because I was dealing with a narcissistic business partner, and which laid the whole groundwork for my whole understanding of understanding narcissists in the first place. I had been an attorney for years dealing with narcissists, but not really understanding what a narcissist was. This is really, really fascinating to me. My book, Slay the Bully, is out now, but it's in pre-order now, but you can actually get access to a free masterclass right now and a free workbook and behind the scenes, all kinds of really cool things. If you go to slaythebully.com, you can actually get early access to the whole manuscript and get even more of an in-depth understanding if this fascinates you. Here we are for your curious mind on this. Before we begin, let me lay the groundwork for understanding what's happening with a narcissist. First of all, most of us think, they have so much confidence. They think so highly of themselves. They have more confidence than anybody. Actually, the opposite is true. They have more shame than anybody. They have more self-hatred than anybody. It's actually the worst form of that. It's almost like somebody who has the worst pain. If you have like a horrible toothache, or somebody hits your thumb with a horrible hammer, all you can think about is that pain. And that's why they lack empathy. But what drives that? When they were children, they actually were exposed to trauma on a regular basis. And when we as humans are exposed to trauma, our bodies respond by emitting chemicals into our bodies. Our brains dump chemicals into our bodies to allow us to prepare to fight or to flee, right? We end up sweating, our hearts race. Epinephrine, it's adrenaline. When that happens on a regular basis, it can cause actually damage to the brain. And so what has happened is that the limbic system part of their brain actually sustained damage. There was an arrested development that happened to that part of the brain. So while the prefrontal cortex part of the brain continued to develop, that limbic system part of their brain did not. And that is the part of the brain that when they are presented with stimuli that causes them to feel triggered, and it could be anything that could be triggering to them that isn't necessarily rational or reasonable to us, to somebody who else, let's just say, to somebody who considers it irrational. Are you ready to transform lives at the deepest level while also earning money and taking your career to the highest heights? Well, if so, then my brand new Slay Master High Conflict Negotiation Certification training is exactly what you have been looking for. Get ready to acquire the essential skills necessary to guide your already existing clients or team members through the intricacies of dealing with challenging personalities. Or you can become a brand new certified coach and ignite an amazing new career and start off by knowing that you can make a real difference in people's lives. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney, and I've been named a best lawyer in America by U.S. News, and I'm also a globally recognized narcissist negotiation expert. I'm also the author of a best-selling book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win, and I'm the founder of the Slay method of negotiating with high conflict personalities. I am a certified coach also, and as a certified master coach in the Slay method, you will be able to guide your clients or your team members through the complexity of dealing with high conflict or narcissistic personalities, including using the power of my proven Slay method. I've literally helped thousands of people across the globe with this method, and it has saved lives in negotiating people from lives of drama, trauma, and chaos to step into lives of freedom, possibility, and purpose. And you will be able to help them do the exact same thing into finding lives of freedom and ultimately respect, acknowledgement, and that feeling of knowing that you have helped people at their deepest level of their soul, and you will be able to be paid for that. And it's not just about helping others, by the way, it's about investing in yourself and your own future. By joining this training, you will be investing in your own professional growth, enhancing your own quality of life, and unlocking limitless earning potential. Are you ready to take charge of your destiny and help shape the destinies of others while making more money doing it? Then join my free workshop, High Conflict Negotiation Certification. Boost your authority and your income. Discover why high conflict coaches are in huge demand right now, both personally and professionally. Learn how to coach people through crises, master emotional triggers, and conquer their fears, all while boosting your authority and your income. Don't miss out on this exclusive, life-changing opportunity. Just click the link to sign up for this free workshop right now. It could be a tone, it could be an eye roll, it could be anything, it could be nothing, it could be something that nobody did, but they perceived it to be something. Then they see that as something that triggers that limbic system. And now that narcissistic injury takes back over, and they are now thinking with that part of the brain is now activated. That's what you're dealing with instead of the prefrontal cortex part of their brain. And so when you go to negotiate with them, you're not dealing with rational, you're not dealing with reasonable. And it is extremely difficult because they're not even working with rational or reasonable for themselves. And that's why, they will take themselves down to take you down. At that point, they will do ridiculous things like ignore court orders or file ridiculous pleadings or lie about things that are readily verifiable. They constantly do things that are manipulating. And that's what drives these tendencies. There's actually a physiological thing that's going on inside their brain. I've actually read that their hypothalamus is even smaller in some brain scans than other people's hypothalamus. So while many people are dealing with people in a rational, reasonable sense and trying to overlay rational and reasonable, you cannot, because their brains are literally thinking in a different way than other people's brains. This is a person who has either experienced emotional neglect or some sort of emotional trauma. Their brain has responded in such a way to shield themselves as a defense mechanism in early childhood so that they don't experience further hurt. Into adulthood, you actually are dealing with a person who is a child stuck in an adult's body emotionally. But the problem with that is that when you go to negotiate with that, when you go to interact with that, when you go to deal with that, when they feel like they are being attacked, which is, anytime you're trying to break up with that, negotiate with that, you're on the other side with that, it's a problem. And they're constantly trying to get narcissistic supply from that. They're constantly trying to get fuel from that. And many people think, oh, they just want to win. But that's not necessarily true, because winning is only one form of supply. Winning is only how they look to the world. It completely discounts that they also love to manipulate you. They also love to see you squirm. Just the process of the vindictiveness of making your life miserable is also something that they enjoy. As long as they are getting that source of fuel from you, as long as they are getting that source of supply from you, they will also never leave you alone. You have to threaten that source of supply as well. If any of this is resonating with any of you, I would love to know what you're thinking in the comments. The way that you can combat this is through making sure that you get the help and support that you need by joining support groups, because there's no way that you can do this on your own, and getting into step 1, don't run. Step 2, make a U-turn. Step 3, break free, because they're not very clearly, it's not something that they're going to get help on their own. So you're the one who's going to have to change, get the help and support that you need, and make sure that you get the help and support that you need through therapy as well. If you need access to therapy, we have a sponsor on this channel, which is BetterHelp. So you can go to betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung. They are a sponsor for us, so we receive commissions on that. It doesn't cost you any extra. We just want you to have access to help and support that you can trust. If you haven't pre-ordered my book, make sure you do that now, slaythebully.com, so that you can get access to that free masterclass, which we're only offering for a limited time. Free masterclass, behind the scenes access to me and all kinds of really cool things. And remember, if you like this video, make sure you like it, make sure you share it out, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell as well. And remember that you are worth saving. You are the one who needs to change. You are the one who can do this right here on this channel and within our communities. We're here helping people, lifting people, doing the work, and helping you explore every aspect of narcissism so that you can actually have access to real resources that work. People have actually won their entire negotiations just on my free content, just on my free stuff. So that's why, just on my free worksheets. So that's why I get my entire book right now, because that will help you. There is no doubt. The next video that I want you to watch is 6 phrases that prove that you're with a narcissist. So let's go over there and watch that right now. 6 phrases that prove that you're a narcissist. And remember, they only win if you give in. Today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I'll see you in that next video.